Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is time to pick some new books for the month of November, but let's first talk about some October books. I finished 3 books off of my October TBR. I started The Latecomer, which was a rollover from September. I'm 1 chapter in, I think, and I'm just not quite into it yet, but I'm going to keep going and finish this book. My goal is before Thanksgiving, so I can give it back to my mom because I know I will see her then. So that is one that will roll over to November as well because I have already started it. The other book I did not get to from my October was Just Mercy by Brian Stevenson. I'm just ran out of time in October. October was insanely busy for me. I had a bulk of my paper due, so this is a book I did not get to. I am going to put this one back on the shelf though. So we'll put this one here for being rolled over. This one's going to go back on our shelf. And since I'm only rolling over one, I think I'm going to pick 3 prompts. Let's pick 4 prompts. I feel like I might have a little bit more time in November, but we'll see. So I got my jar here. I have, or my Starbucks cup. I have not added any more prompts in yet. I'll do that in January. So let's pick our first prompt. And I left out the ones from previous months. Okay. You in the title. Okay, this is the only one that has you in the title. It is, Would You Eat Your Cat? Key ethical conundrums and what they tell you about yourself. I'm actually excited to read this. It looks like it's just like a quick little questions, and because then it can get off my bookshelf, either back to the person who it's from, or it can be decluttered. So that's my you in the title. Okay, let's pick another. Let's pick 3 more. Next one. Buy a book off TBR wishlist. I'm actually going to take this one out because you'll see in the upcoming video I'm trying to spend less money. So I'm going to veto that one today. And let's pick a different one. One-word title. And I do have a couple down here. Oh, I guess you can kind of see them, but this is my main TBR shelf. One-word title. We have Stoneheart. We have Flipped. We have Educated. You know what? I think I'm going to go with Stoneheart. This is a book that I have had. We'll go with Stoneheart. It's a book I've had forever that I have not read. Let's see. Let's see what the publication date is on this. 2006. I've probably had it since 2007, 2008. This is a book that my parents, every once in a while, like about once a year, they would let us get one book from Barnes & Noble while they were shopping there. And this is one that I bought. And it was when I was really into fantasy as a kid. But I never read it. So this month we will read it. Okay, let's pick 2 more. Okay, part of a series. Okay, Stoneheart was part of a series. I think I had this prompt previously, and I didn't get to The Lightning Thief. That's one. This is an option. Or I could read Murder on the Orient Express, which is also part of the Pro, I believe, series. I think I'm going to go with Murder on the Orient Express because this is a book that I want to read and then declutter, and then eventually I would like to get a nicer version of it. I got this one for free. Or I could read Sad Cypress, which is another of the Hercule Poirot mysteries. I did start this one this summer. This was when I just chucked in my bag to go on a family vacation. But because I know I want to declutter this one when I'm done, I think I'm going to reread Murder on the Orient Express. I have previously read this before I borrowed it from the library. So we'll do that. We'll put these back here for now. And let's pick one more, the last one for November. A fantasy book. Stoneheart might have been my only fantasy book. Well, I guess this one's also part of a series. But I don't think I have any other fantasy books. I think Stoneheart was my only one. So we will pick another one. I mean, I could go on to... I don't even think I have very many fantasy books on my virtual TBR, or my TBR list. So let's pick a different one. Okay, the color orange on the cover. I want to work. Okay, I'm gonna put these two that I didn't use this time back in here. Orange on the cover. You know what? I might go back to the fantasy one. And I will use Folktales as part of that. So I'm going to put my orange on the cover one back. Okay, my book with orange on the cover is going to go back in here. And for my fantasy, I'm going to do fantasy and folktales. I'm going to count a folktales for that. This one is a Chinese folktales by Louise and Yon Hiskuo. Do not take my pronunciation of that correctly, because it definitely was not. And I'm going to count this one as that. This is another one that I want to read, potentially keep, potentially declutter. So we will add that one to the stack. This seems like a very manageable TBR for me for the month of November. So let's go over it again, and we will see all the books that we have. So the first book for the fantasy, and I'm going to say fantasy and folktales because it's picking my TBR, so I make the rules, is Chinese folktales. Part of a series, I'm going to do Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. One word title is going to be Stoneheart. You in the title is Would You Eat Your Cat? And then my rollover from the month of October is The Latecomer, which is a book I am currently reading. So that is my TBR stack for November. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.